Alrighty, face cam is on. Wow, this feels so surreal right now. I haven't done this routine in a hot minute. Well, look what we have here. Either two things have happened. One, a really good hacker that has hacked into JustAndEE's YouTube channel and has created this really well done AI generated video. Or second, maybe that's just a lie and JustAndEE is back to uploading a video on his YouTube channel that I guess everyone thought he was dead, right? But I'm here right now. Oh, won't you look at that? Boy, have I missed you. Still looking good as the day that I got these. Well. It's been a while, right? I've been gone for quite some time, actually. I actually haven't recorded anything at all during this time away or gone from my channel. So I haven't uploaded a single video during this time frame since February of last year. 2024 was the last time I posted or uploaded a video on this specific channel. That's crazy. I know, a lot of you are probably questioning right now, oh my god, is Andy going to be retiring or quitting from making YouTube videos, or is Andy going to be deleting his channel? I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of questions, but don't worry, I will try to get to them in this video and answer to some of y'all that have those particular questions. Let me start off by saying this. I haven't been diagnosed with anything bad or anything tragic like depression or anything medical related. Let's start off with the main reason why I've been gone for the past year, or basically over a year from now. Like I mentioned, I haven't uploaded a video since February of 2024 last year, and frankly I was not gonna be, let me be honest, I was not wanting to take this long of a break. I didn't want to vanish from the internet or this channel. So what happened is, when I last posted my videos on my channel in 24, I was mainly checking out on how, I guess you could say, performing wise, or basically like how good they're performing. I would look at the view counts. I would also look at the likes and comments to see how it was doing. At the time, I posted my Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 gameplay. Then I posted some Project Playtime stuff and a Valentine special of Monica After Story and Natsuki After Story. I was really hoping they would perform super well, because I thought I put a lot of effort in editing and just overall I thought they were going to do really well. However, that was not the case, and specifically with the Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 gameplays that I've posted, they did not perform as well as I thought they would be, or they would do. At the time, keep in mind, at the time, I believe a day or two went by, and specifically the first episode of Chapter 3's gameplay was at like 10, 11 views-ish. Not sure if you guys have caught on what I'm trying to express, but I was really concerned on how my channel was performing at the time, and just seeing if I should even continue uploading videos. So I was like, okay, should I just really discontinue or just cancel the rest of my editing for both parts of Poppy Playtime's Chapter 3, 1 and 2, or 2 and 3? I was like, I'll just wait and see what happens when I post those other two videos. And when I did, those two videos actually somewhat were better, like better performing wise, I guess you could say. Now granted, some YouTubers out there don't really pay attention to the view counts or even likes and comments sometimes, and frankly I personally was one of them. So basically that led to my other videos getting released, which were my Project Playtime videos, and then obviously the Monica After Story and Natsuki After Story gameplays of having a Valentine's special. basically during that time frame, I was kind of stressed out that my videos were not going to be performing as well. I know that seems kind of arrogant and I guess childish of me, but at the time I was just, yeah, I was like, you know what, I'm just done. I'm just gonna stop making videos. If my videos were not performing as well, I'm just gonna quit. And yep, that's basically what happened. Again, if I didn't edit it out, that probably might have seemed arrogant of me or childish, however you want to put it. But during that time frame, just something snapped inside of me and saying like, okay, you're not really performing as well, Andy. If no one's really watching you or just the views are just absolutely terrible, then why keep on trying to just get at least, I don't know, 5-10 views. Here's a little something that I've been keeping to myself. While I was creating videos, I had a little thing where basically if a certain video did not hit 10 views or above and were just in the range of 0 to like 10, I would consider that video to be a failure. And yes, I've seen some videos of mine that have been in that range, 0 to 10 views. And I just was like, okay, that was definitely a nut buster of a video, but you know what? It's on my channel, so I don't care. If I'll just keep it up for the heck of it. Basically, that's what I was wanting to try and do. Just leave the videos up and, just say, heck, they're up because they're up, and I'm not going to delete them anytime soon or have them private. Again, something just snapped inside of me at the time, and I was like, okay, since your videos are not performing as well, and since you're really kind of lacking motivation to continue on editing or creating videos for the channel, just step away from it, and yeah, just enjoy life. Enjoy life as if you did not create this YouTube channel. So basically that's what led to me being gone or just absent from the channel and not making any videos during the time frame. I bet a lot of y'all have been wondering, like, what the heck has happened to Andy? What's he doing right now? Well, I think I even made a community post about this, but I graduated from my CNM. I earned my diploma in automotive technology. I think that was the actual full term that was on my diploma for CNM for graduating. But yeah, it was really cool. I actually did have a proper graduation. If you guys don't know, I actually graduated high school back in 2020. I know, the year that no one ever wants to remember. Yeah, the whole reason I went to CNM is to get a proper graduation. But no, it was pretty cool. I went up and got my diploma. They actually said my full name, so that was really cool. My family obviously went, and I should have probably mentioned this before, but before the whole graduation ceremony happened, a week, I think it was prior to that, I actually got a internship at a local Volkswagen Mazda dealership in the Albuquerque area. And originally I was supposed to work there, but unfortunately they didn't have enough room for me, and they actually had to say goodbye to me, which really sucked. It was a good environment over there. I met a lot of good people. The advisors were cool, the boss was cool, the technicians that I've met back there were really dope. And if you're wondering, I just basically shadowed for a week with one of their master techs or lead techs, and then I also was paired with the supervisor in the lube shop. He was a really cool guy. Me and him saw eye to eye really well. But anyway, sadly they had to say goodbye to me because they didn't have enough room for me. So that actually leads me to the next big thing that also happened to me during this time frame off, away from creating videos. I actually found a really good job. It's still in the Albuquerque area of New Mexico. I'm basically a technician at a local Nissan dealership. I actually got hired back in May of last year, 2024. So I've been working there for over a year, and will be going to my second year working there next May in 2026, if that made any sense. But basically I started off in the lube shop over there. Then this past January in 25, I got promoted to do a apprenticeship, or basically an apprentice role in their mainline shop at this dealership. Basically in the automotive industry, an apprentice is where someone like me is working for and being worked under a specific tech or technician, specifically and mainly one of the master tech. And I've been paired with probably one of the most humble, genuine, and really cool master techs over there. I won't say what his name is, but he's been really cool to work with. He's actually going to be retiring in June of 2026 next year. So yeah, he's going to call it quits after that. So it's just been really cool and honored to work with a guy like that. He's just been super nice to me and super generous. I couldn't ask for anyone else to be paired with as an apprentice, or working as an apprentice for, if that made any sense. I will say this: he has been working at that specific Nissan dealership for 1978. Yes, you heard me right. 1978. This guy that I've been paired with as an apprentice has been working at this specific Nissan dealership, has been there for a long time, and he's finally going to be calling it quits next June. Let's just say that he's an oldie, but he still has some goodie in him. Don't even get me started with how good the environment at this Nissan dealership is. Everyone's just really cool, down to earth, chill. We have a lot of interesting hobbies over there for the techs and even some of the advisors over there, the service advisors to be exact. The boss is pretty chill. Just everyone, a lot of tenants, everyone over there, everyone has just been so humble to me and has been since I joined. So, and if you're wondering, I'm not on flat rate yet. I will actually be on full-time flat rate when my apprentice trainer, or the guy that I've been paired with do my apprenticeship role, retires in June, and then I'll be full-time flat rate. So yeah, I've been still getting the hang of learning, or to somewhat think about how I'm going to deal with flat rate. And just to show you guys I'm not lying that I got a job at this Nissan dealership, hold on. I mean, check it out, man. I mean, here, let me just do this, but that's pretty cool indeed. Oh, dang, Andy, you've been working out now. But yeah, I mean, look at that. It's even got the Nissan logo right there. And yes, if you're wondering, I am blocking out my name because why not? I don't feel comfortable revealing my actual name, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I even got a hat. I actually have another hat, but I have no idea where the heck it is. But anyway, I mean, that's pretty cool, right? Anyway, I've just been rocking at this Nissan dealership for over a year, and I'm still loving it. And if you're wondering, there's so much more that has happened during my lifetime. Let's start off with this. I bought not only one, but two Spec Miata race cars. I bought one Spec Miata back in August of last year. But it needed a lot of work done. It needed a new full-on rebuild of the engine. It's a 1.6, I believe it's a 1990, I believe, NA Miata. It still has the pop-up headlights. But anyway, so I got that car, and then earlier this year in February of 2025, I won't get into too much details, but there was a guy that was selling this other Spec Miata. It was a beautiful, beautiful looking one. It was a green, white, and black looking one. He was wanting to get out of racing, and he basically chose me to be the next driver and owner of this specific Spec Miata. And well, we made a deal, and what do you know? I mean, I have another Spec Miata. And if you're wondering, and if you really care, I chose the number 19 to be my number, because that was the first ever number that I started racing with, or basically to have on my side. And if you're wondering, yes, I have raced my second Spec Miata that I bought earlier this year. It's just been phenomenal to race. If you're wondering, I do have a name for it. Her name is Lucy, and she's just been awesome to race with. And if you're wondering, yes, I have placed some pretty good positions this past season of 2025. I placed, I believe, 5th 2 times, and then a couple of top 10s, but yeah. And then for the final race of this season, the Mazda dealership that I was supposed to work at in the Albuquerque area sponsored the final race of the season for us out at Suica Circuit, and basically I placed 5th, and I got a pretty good amount of money because they actually were going to be supplying some money for the final race. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And it's where I got this cool hat, Mazda Motorsports. What? Another thing that I've been doing this time off is I've been actually doing some drawings or art, specifically 2D art to be exact, digitally. I have a digital tablet with a pen, so I can just draw anything I want. I'll probably just throw some art that I've done on screen right now, but yeah, it's been really cool. I've been trying to improve my art style, or just my art in general, for the past year, and I think I have. I'm definitely liking where my art style has been right now, so I'm probably not going to change it anytime soon. And if you're wondering, I do not have any plans to open up commissions right now. I've just been so busy with my personal life and work, specifically at the dealership, so yeah, I probably won't open up commissions anytime soon. Sorry. And of course, with me going away from YouTube and not actually playing games in front of a camera, I have also played a lot of great games during my time off. I've gone into playing Marvel Rivals in my time frame off, and if you're wondering, I main Luna Snow, don't judge me. I've been trying to pick up Invisible Woman, but I've just been crap with her, and I know there's probably a lot of people out there that are thinking real reason why I'm wanting to play her, but no, it's not that. I promise, it's not that reason. I've also been playing Overwatch 2, of course. I really liked Stadium mode. It's really cool. I picked up Juno. I'm still both a Kiriko and Mercy main for support. I've also picked up Sombra as a main for DPS, and of course I'm still rocking with my girl Pharah. As for the tanks, it's still basically Sigma and Diva, because I really love those characters. So Overwatch 2, Marvel Rivals. I've also picked up Disney Speedstorm. It's basically Mario Kart with Disney characters and Pixar characters, which I really do enjoy. I've also been playing The Sims 4. I have a few ideas for expansion packs I want to get for The Sims 4. I mean, Alien Isolation, Shantae games, Slender the Arrival, backroom horror games, like just so many games that I've played during my time frame off. I also traveled during my time off. Basically, I went to Michigan in 2024 to see some relatives. Then last year in, I think it was around June, beginning of June maybe, I actually went to the 2024 NASCAR weekend event in Nashville, Tennessee. That was a really good time. I went with my mom. And we just had a blast. Granted, yes, it did suck to sit in the sun because Nashville, oh boy, that was hot over there. And I ain't talking about the chicks that I saw. No, I'm just kidding. But no, it definitely was really hot over there in the summertime. But I still enjoyed it. Unfortunately, we saw Joey Logano won during the Cup race to be exact. We were really hoping Ross Chastain would have won that race, but he got crashed out. Obviously, I had some really good high moments last year and even this year in 25. There were also some bad times during this time frame that I've been gone from this channel. Let's start off with this. I even made a community post about this on my channel, but unfortunately, I lost my pet bird, Fluffy Joe, last year in 2024 in March, I believe. It was so surprising that I still to this day have no idea what happened to him, but all I know is that in the morning I put him in his cage, and that would be the last time I would feel his little feet walk on my finger and go into his cage. And it's been killing me to this day that did he suffer? Like, that's the one thing that's gonna kill me to the day I die, is that did he suffer or not? And God, I really hope he did not suffer. But all I know is that he is watching me above in bird heaven right now, and I know that he's having the time of his life, enjoying flying around, enjoying all the millet seeds that he can enjoy up there, playing around with other pet birds and making them all fluffy and chirping away, singing. Like, yeah, I just know that he's in a really good place right now, and I truly miss him. I truly do. So, not only did my pet bird die, my dog named Bubbles passed away in September of last year. It happened in a really bad circumstance because it was in the morning. Me and my dad and my mom were about to head out to a race out at a Suica circuit, and we were about to leave until my mom noticed that my dog Bubbles was kind of having a hard time trying to get up off the couch, and it just got only worse to where she couldn't even move her back legs anymore. What we did is we stayed a couple minutes, later than usual, and so we began to just all cuddle around her and pet her until she took her last breath, and then she passed away. We enjoyed taking her for walks and stuff like that, but it definitely sucked to lose another pet of mine in our family. So unfortunately, my pet bird, Fluffy Joe, and my dog Bubbles passed away. This last one really did hit us the most. My grandpa passed away in 2024. He passed away because of COVID. I believe I came home with COVID symptoms from work, and then I tested positive for COVID. I did have a little COVID tester. Then I believe I passed it on to my brother, and then my brother passed it on to my parents, and then my parents both passed it on to my two sisters, and then my grandpa. When I first caught COVID back in 2022, both me, my brother, and my parents both caught it. Surprisingly, both my grandpa and my two sisters did not catch it once until last year. I mean, I guess that's how good we were quarantining ourselves, but anyway, that's what led to my grandpa's downfall and him just becoming really, really weak. And basically that's when we had to put him in hospice care here at home, because he didn't want to go to a hospital and, pass away over there. He just wanted to stay here at home to where, he would pass away in a really good place and still be close to us. Now, unfortunately, I had to go to work at the time. I basically left in the morning to go to work, and then I came back and I noticed that my parents were kind of humbling around the kitchen table, and basically that's when my dad said the words that will never leave my mind, that my grandpa passed away because of COVID. From my own grandpa's words, he wanted to be requested back up in his home state, New York, basically in the Utica area. And that's what we did. I couldn't go because my work was so high on demand for techs at the time. And basically I stayed back while the rest of my family went up to the funeral. My mom did take a picture of the funeral scenery, and all of them went up to Utica, New York. Basically, those were the three major incidences that I guess you could say were negative or really bad in my time frame. There's also been another incident that happened this year that I won't get into too much detail because that is very, very personal to me. But yeah, there's so much more that I could discuss right now, but I just wanted to mainly focus on those positive and negative things that I've mentioned before. So with all of that out of the way, the last thing I want to discuss and talk about is the future of this channel. A few people are thinking of like, oh my god, Andy's going to delete his channel, or Andy's just going to private all of his videos, and Andy's just going to quit YouTube overall and just disappear forever. My answer to that is I would really like to come back. Matter of fact, I would absolutely love to start making videos again and, have a more positive outlook on how I create and post my videos and see how the performances are doing on them. I am going to be coming back. However, with me having this full-time job at this dealership, it's definitely going to take a lot of energy and a lot of my focus away from this channel. I believe this is a good place to stop rambling about how life is right now and what were my ups and downs during my time off, and obviously expressing why I left my YouTube channel or why I stopped making videos and content. Those of you who have gotten this far in this video, thank you. I'm sorry if my rambling has just been going all over the place, but I just wanted to sit in front of a camera again to just reflect on how life has been over the past time frame that I've been away from the channel. So man, my vocal cords are cooked right now. They are cooked to a crisp. That's pretty much a good sign. I should probably stop recording right now. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, if you even enjoyed watching me ramble about crap. I guess I'll see you guys in another video. I have no idea what the next video will be, but yeah, time will tell. Time will tell. So until then, I'll see you guys later. Oh man, my vocal cords are so cooked. It's so hard to talk right now. Alright, let's just stop the recording.